Guys, good morning. Hope you're really having a very fantastic day according to where you're watching us from. But this is the United Manners channel. This is the first episode of the newly introduced show onto this channel known as the Fans Prediction Show. And hope you guys are really okay with us. And I think you're obviously going to let me know what your predictions are. Now, the aim of this show is to see at that you guys go into the link that I'm going to post onto or into the live chat, and you obviously come in through and obviously have a talk with me or a discussion with me on what you think the result of Man United versus Man City is going to be. That is tomorrow or today, depending on where you're watching us from. In my country, it's already Sunday, and hope you guys are really ready to do this. Now, this is the Fan Prediction Show. Now, if at all you feel like you're okay with coming onto the screen and really talk to me and tell me what your prediction is going to be like between Man United and Man City, that is what I'm really calling in for. That is it. That's what I'm really calling in for. And if at all you're okay with it, obviously follow that link and obviously come to me and really tell me what your thoughts are about this Manchester derby. Remember, there are lots of things that you need to know about this Manchester derby. It's really important to know that United is just 6 points behind Man City. If at all we beat Man City, that is tomorrow, that will mean that we are obviously going to be how many points? We are going to be, that means we are going to be 3 points behind them, right? So that's why we need to win this game. And if at all we win it, it's obviously going to be one of the most wins that we are going to celebrate in the history of Manchester United. Because if you want to obviously be where the big people are, you have to go obviously and really take it to the levels where those people really live. And Manchester City is really one of that team that has gone ahead to cause a lot of havoc to Man United, and they've gone ahead to obviously see to it that in the first time they faced Eric Ten Hag, they beat him 6-3. The second time at Old Trafford, it ended 2-1. And when we played at the Emirates, it ended 2-1 in favor of Manchester City. That was the FA Cup finale, and hope you guys remember that very well. So this is the fourth encounter between Eric Ten Hag and it's the fourth encounter between Eric Ten Hag and Pep Guardiola, and the second encounter at Old Trafford. Now, Eric Ten Hag is really the man in charge of Man United, and all he's vying for is to it that his team goes ahead to really get him the wins that he really deserves as we deserve as a team of Man United. And he's really going ahead to charge his players to see to it that they obviously take us on as a team in general. Now, when you look at Manchester City, they are also one of the teams that have gone ahead to obviously put in what we call a very huge effort to see to it that they obviously face the club of Manchester United. And they're really ready and really give us a very huge challenge, by the way. You know, you cannot come out and obviously downplay the efforts of this side. You know, they are really a very good team. And all I can tell you is that all in all, we are really going to face a side that is really good. And let me try to really bring you what Pep Guardiola has gone ahead to say towards this game before I obviously come in through and obviously add more people to obviously come in through and really talk to me. If at all you want to talk to me, there is a link into that box, and you can as well hit that link. And after hitting that link, you can obviously take us where your thoughts are by talking to us live onto this channel. It's the first of a kind, but more is yet to come as we interact with you, the people of Manchester United. That's what we're here to talk about. Is there anyone that's going to hate to come in through? All right.
No.
We have someone here. Hello. 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 Hello, Abioye. Is that your name? Hello. Are you hearing me? Hello, my brother. Hello, my brother. Oh, internet is really, he's really having problem with his internet, but I know he will soon come in through and obviously talk to us as far as this beautiful game of football is really concerned and what his thoughts are about the game of Manchester United and the side of Manchester City. If at all you want to join us, there is the link into the live chat. Follow that link and you'll be into the studios here, and I will be talking to you and letting me know what your thoughts are about this beautiful game of football as Man United takes on the side of Manchester City. You can as well return back, try and come in through and obviously talk to me. Then the rest will be history. Now, we're having some quotes that Pep Guardiola is going to hate to say about this game of Man United and this game of Man United and this game of Man United and Manchester City. And obviously, he's really trying to obviously tell us what his thoughts are about this. Now, as you guys try to come in through, let me bring in something that has been said by Pep Guardiola onto your screen and really see how everything is going to pan out. This is what he has gone ahead to say. On whether Man United will ever dominate English football ever again, he said, maybe not in the way Sir Alex Ferguson controlled, because I think it was all three teams then. Now they are more with a lot of incredible managers. Man United still, when something happens, is on the highlights all day. Their reputation and prestige will be there always. It's just make click for the right decisions. When it happens, it's going to happen. They'll be there. So he's really telling them that don't downplay Manchester United. Don't really rate them off, because they are a team that is going to hate to obviously be here, and they are really doing lots of things to dominate this style of play. And trust me, any team can come in through and really dominate this side. Though Pep Guardiola cannot say that. Do you know why? City is going to hate to dominate the league, because in the last 7 seasons, in the last 6 seasons, they're going to hate to win 5 and really won and really lost 1 to Liverpool. That is it. So I think Man United will have to get there, because if they obviously find themselves in a situation, all right, I'm having Ben. Hello, Ben.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ben. How are you?
I'm fine, my brother.
Oh,
How is you?
I'm good. You support Man United?
Yes, I'm Man United fan, and I've been following your channel, I think, since day one.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad, and may the Almighty God bless you abundantly for really throwing your side. And there is some hint I want to let you know that you guys have been really great. Do you know that we are left with just 100 subscribers to hit 16,000 subscribers?
I don't know. And actually, they allow us to subscribe one time. If I had another chance, I could be subscribed every day, because I enjoy your videos and I make sure every day I watch your videos.
Oh, now this is
Seriously,
great.
you like United. You're a Man U fan, and I like it because I've been supporting
Okay.
United, I think, from my young stage up to now. So
Okay.
it's in blood, bro.
You know that today we are playing Manchester City, not so?
Yeah, I know.
So there are some questions I want to pose to you. First and foremost, I want us to talk about what Pep Guardiola is going to hate to say on whether United will ever become great again. He has said, not as we were under Sir Alex Ferguson, but if at all things are done right at Man United, they'll click and obviously they'll become great again. Do you agree with Pep Guardiola?
Actually, for me, I trust our coach, first of all. Ten Hag is a good coach. I trust him.
All right.
And also the players we have right now are good players. Actually, what's surprising me, I don't know why these people are not performing, because we have qualities that can win every team, can defeat every team in the Premier League. We have first-class players. They are good, but I don't know why they are not performing to their best. But may I believe United anytime we can come back and we win and we be again the great team as those days of Ferguson. I have that hope.
Okay,
This guy,
now,
we just need to give him time. Maybe he will catch up and our team will be good again.
all right, now let's go to the game. Before we go to the prediction, because this is the first edition of the show called the Fan Prediction Show, and towards every game, we'll obviously be coming in here with you guys as we discuss what your thoughts are. Because for me, I give you my thoughts in the match preview, and I'm now passing it over to you. After my match preview, I'll be always coming in through to what we call the Fan Prediction Show. Now, this is the Fan Prediction Show. Tell me your predicted starting 11. Who would you start in the team of Man United? And first, your system. What system do you want Erik ten Hag to play today as we take on Manchester City?
I think I'll prefer 4-2-3-1.
All right. In goal, who do you start?
In goal, I'll give Onana.
Right back.
Right back,
There is
Dalot.
Dalot, all right. Left back.
Yeah, then left, I'll give this new guy from Tottenham. Is called
Sergio Reguilon.
Yeah, Sergio. I'll give you Sergio. Then
now the central defense, we're having Harry Maguire, Varane, Lindelof, and Evans. What pair do you pick?
I'll give Lindelof and Varane because I don't trust Maguire. Maguire is good, Sometimes we show that he's performing, but as Team Man City, these people, they are so competitive, so I can't risk him. I'll just bring Lindelof and Varane.
And we all have to keep it in mind that in the FA Cup final, it was Varane and Lindelof that really defended Haaland, and they really played very well against Haaland. So I think Erik ten Hag, if it only brings in Harry Maguire, then it will be a suicide. That will be a suicide. Now, let's go to the... Yeah, true.
You'll not manage to compete these strikers of Man City. They are very fast.
And Haaland is very fast. Now, let's go to the double pivot. Who do you start in your double pivot? Because we have plenty of midfielders. Kobbie Mainoo is back. Amrabat, Casemiro is doubtful, but all I know is going to be available. Eriksen is there. And there is Scott McTominay. There is Mason Mount. Now, out of those, who do you pick to play into your double pivot?
Midfield is so competitive, but I like Eriksen, but I think Eriksen, because of the age, I'll bring him in second half to come and bring that chemistry. He's good when he's from bench and the opponent, they are already tired, and that guy is very good. So I'll first play with Casemiro and Amrabat, because those two guys, they are all competitive and they add on more energy. So we need physicality in the midfield. So I'll first give Amrabat and Casemiro. Then in second half, maybe around 70s, I can bring in Eriksen, because he's very good when he's translating and changing everything. He has that magic and those good passes. But I'll first give Casemiro and Amrabat.
All right. Now, who are you going to play ahead of Casemiro and Amrabat as a central attacking midfielder? Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes, Donny van de Beek, Mason Mount. Who plays ahead?
I'll give Bruno. I'll give Bruno.
What's your take about Ten Hag thinking about playing Eriksen as a number 10? Because when Eriksen is being played in a different position altogether, he has not played in his entire life as a number 8 in the double pivot. So when he plays as a number 10, he does things that Bruno can't do. What do you think about that?
We have one problem with our coach Ten Hag. This guy is over trusting Bruno, and to be sincere, Bruno sometimes he'll mess up. And maybe it's because he's the captain, he will fear put him on bench or substitute him. We'll play every match, and this guy is not giving us our best, what we deserve. So I can't put Bruno on bench. I bring in Eriksen, but I can substitute Bruno. I bring in Eriksen. Because I know Bruno is good, but sometimes he will lack some, should I call it sense? I'm sorry to say. There's the ways making our match delay, and Eriksen is very fast in making decisions. When he gets a ball, he will decide immediately, and Bruno will take minutes to decide what to do. So Eriksen is better in that, but according to the age, and I'll first play Bruno, then I'll bring Eriksen. Eriksen, I like him when he's from bench. So That's when he'll change the match. He come when everything is constant. He'll bring in those good passes. He'll try to change the match. So I'll first play Bruno, then Ellison will come later.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Now, after that, let's talk your right attacking midfielder or your right winger into this show. Who do you really start tomorrow as your right attacking midfielder? There is
he's
Anthony.
available.
There is Anthony. There is Pelestri. Bruno can also play there. Mason Mount can play that side. So, who do you start in that position?
That number. But for me, I prefer the problem. What I prefer is not. I'm just predicting, right?
All right.
So me, I prefer Pelistri. This guy is more talented than this Anthony they are starting. I like this small boy. He's giving us our best, but he's not getting his chance because of Anthony. Because Anthony has only one style. I don't see any change. Every match, one style. But this guy, I remember when they banned him because of his language with his girlfriend. This boy was giving us our best. He was performing very well. But because maybe it's because he's a young and still a kid, and this guy is favoring him because he bought him from Ajax and we are there together, I don't know. But me, I prefer Pelistri more than these other guys. I'll give him a chance.
So you go with Pelestri. Now, on the left
Yeah.
attacking side, we are having Garnacho, we are having Rashford, and Anton Martial can also play that side. Who do you play that? Who do you play into that position?
I play Garnacho. I play Garnacho. I like this small boy. I play
right.
Garnacho. I can't bring Rashford with Garnacho. Rashford, I know we like him, we respect him, he's good. But at this moment, we have to go with reality. Garnacho, he puts a lot of change on pitch. He has the energy. This boy is talented. We need to give him chance.
He makes things happen on the pitch, in other words.
Yeah, if you have Garnacho on pitch, if you don't get assist from him, you'll get a penalty from him. Or you'll get a corner from him. Anybody gets, just know there's something good from it.
I really understand what you're saying. And the beauty of him coming in through to obviously be playing like that is that when you look at Garnacho, he is a kind of player who makes you believe that we are having a next Ronaldo, you know? We are having one of the next big stars in the world because of how he commits himself and his style of play. His talent is really, really, really undoubted. And it's all about him and how he's going to control himself. He's in the good hands of a manager, Erik ten Hag. He's good at handling and molding, improving young players like Garnacho. And I think when you look at how Erik ten Hag is building his front three, Højlund is just 20 years of age, you know? When you look at Anthony and Amad Diallo is 20, Anthony is 22, you know? Garnacho is 19, meaning that in the next 2-3 years, you might find out that Garnacho is going to outcompete Rashford, and Rashford won't be even starting the team. Højlund will be leading the line. To me, I think with Amad Diallo, because I believe Amad Diallo brings more to the pitch than what Anthony gives to us. So I take your point and I believe in you.
You have your players like you have Garnacho this side, you have Amad Diallo this side, you have Højlund this side. How do you expect that pace?
Obviously, it will be really one of the best trio that you'll ever have. It will be a trinity that can obviously cause trouble to any guy. Because the problem I'm facing at Man United is we are only having one outlet, you know, especially when it comes to the wide play. You see, for Anthony, it's like we are playing 10 players. That is it. And for Marcus Rashford, his end product is not yet good. Sometimes he makes a decision that is right, and most of the decisions he makes are not right. That is it. So we need players like Garnacho who make things happen. And we pray to it that after the international break, Amad Diallo comes back such that he puts competition onto Anthony. The reason as to why Erik ten Hag starts Anthony is because he wants a left-footed player playing onto his right attacking side of the midfield. Now, let's see when Amad Diallo comes in through and proves him right on how he'll obviously treat him. So, who is leading your line? Anton Martial or Rasmus Højlund?
I'll give Rasmus Holland. I'll give him that guy. We need to give him chance. He's new in the system. He didn't attend the preseason, so I know when once he scores his first goal, we shall get more goals from this boy. He's very talented.
Now, with your starting lineup, if at all Ten Hag brings that starting 11, what is your prediction? Do you think we are winning? We can win that game. We can win the game with that team of yours you've gone ahead to select. And what the prediction?
Sure, we can win, but still we concede. I think I can give it 2-1 because I can't say that you can get a clean sheet on Man City when you don't have this Argentina boy in Martinez in the defense, because I don't trust that defense. Luke Shaw is not around, so anytime Man City can score, but we can win it like 2-1.
All right. My prediction for me, I went for a 3-2.
3-2.
I think a 3-2 win for Man United. I believe it's going to be raining goals at Old Trafford today. That's what I have in my mind, because when you look at Manchester City, their defense is not good. They're having good defenders, but they don't defend well. You get? If we happen to see to it that ball comes in the vicinity of Rasmus Højlund, obviously we are going to really hurt them. And if at all they get a chance to score against us, they will, because our defense is not as watertight as it was. So to me, I believe very many goals are obviously going to be scored tomorrow. But you're going with a 2-1 win for Man United, not so?
I have hope that Willian may score his first goal tomorrow. I don't know why.
I also believe so. You remember the video I did, the match preview I did when I'm going to play against Sheffield away. I had the feeling that Rasmus Højlund was going to score his first Premier League goal for Man United. And he got 3 chances and he never scored. Ten Hag got pissed and he took him off the field of play. And I think that was right, because there is the chance that Rashford gave him and he missed it by a whisker. Then the other one, he faced the goalkeeper and the goalkeeper saved it. Then the third one that would have gone ahead to be a goal was that one that Rashford pressed, got that ball and passed it to Rasmus Højlund, and Rasmus Højlund went in for a baby shot where the goalkeeper was. But he was almost close, and I think he's not far off from obviously scoring his first goal for the club of Man United.
And I like this thing Ten Hag is doing. Like when a player is not playing well, you substitute him. That's good. You bring competition, and everyone will not be comfortable. And one of the things that is making Rashford to become lazy is that feeling comfortable. Even if I play, even if I don't perform, I have to start. That energy is not good. So if he keeps substituting, then
I think
it will change.
Ten Hag is handling it the right way. The problem Ten Hag is having is he has gone ahead to deal with very many problems at Man United. And with that problem of Sancho now lingering around, you wouldn't like to see to it that you get another English player, who really scored 30 goals for you last season into the same mess. But I think he's handling it very well by not allowing Marcus Rashford to play even 70 minutes on the field of play. Have you noted that? Every game, he takes him off.
That's good.
And every time he takes him, and every time he takes him off, Garnacho comes in through and performs. You get?
That's good. To create competition and everyone will not be contented. Because last time I saw him even substituting Casemiro, and I was very happy with that. Because Casemiro, that match, I don't remember which match it was. It was, I'm forgetting. Where he substituted Casemiro and brought in McTominay.
We are playing Brentford. We are playing Brentford.
Yes, that thing is bring competition.
He took him off and brought on Eriksson, I think. Was it Eriksson or who?
Yeah.
He brought on another player.
Then after he moved Amrabat and brought in this guy, McTominay.
Yeah, McTominay.
So that's good. If those big players, they can be substituted, then you show them that no one is big at United. So everyone will perform to his best. And I don't know why Man is not performing. These people, they have all the players, all the qualities that is needed to win every game. But
can I get you the answer?
Yeah.
The answer is simple. Now, it's really technical that some very, very few people understand it. Erik Ten Hag last season we never used to build our play from the back. Ten Hag brings in Andre Onana because he knows that he has one of the best technically gifted left-footed centre-backs in Lisandro Martinez, who is really press resistant. And you can agree with me on that. Now, when you don't have Lisandro Martinez in your defense, it's very hard for you to do your build-up play as you want to build it up play. And Ten Hag wants to build that play from defense. And now, leaving alone that, Lisandro Martinez is really solid and he defends better. You get? So, when you're having Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane, you are 100% sure that your team is going to be playing very well because we build from the back. You get? We build from the back. And when you look at our build-up from the back, has not all been great, because of that. So the problem starts with the injuries we are having. And secondly, we also have players who have not gone ahead to concentrate when it matters most. Look at the game that we played in the midweek against Copenhagen. Do you know that in the second half, we had 6 chances of scoring goals and we never scored any? Rashford had 1. Garnacho had 2. Bruno Fernandes had 1. Eriksen had 1. You get close to 5 clear-cut chances and we couldn't kill off anything. And this is where you ask yourself, what do you want the manager to do? Chances have been created.
That's what I'm trying to ask you. Why? Like, these people, they are playing well, but why are they not winning games?
It's like a period that we have to go through. That's it. Because even Arsenal, you remember Arsenal in the season of 2021-2022, they lost the first 3 games. Brentford beat them, Chelsea beat them, and Man City beat them. Then they went ahead to win like 5 consecutive games. You're right? So the problem is there is that moment when goals won't cross the line. I've seen those games even when Barcelona is playing, when Barcelona was at its peak, when they're having Messi, Neymar, and Suarez, Xavi, Iniesta. There are games that they couldn't win, but they could do everything, that would obviously put them in a right condition to win the game, but they don't. So sometimes it's a moment of time that comes in through. And our problem is that we concede very many goals. And I was happy for that clean sheet we kept. But all we need to know is that, for me, I'm no longer caring about how we win. All I want is a win. I want us to win games. That confidence will build as time comes on. And thirdly, Ten Hag is still looking for a double pivot. Casemiro and Amrabat haven't played very many games together. They don't know themselves a lot. So we want to see to it that double pivot comes together. They synchronize. After that, you'll see to it that we are obviously going to become a better team. Even when Amad Diallo returns, you'll see to it that we can kill off chances because Amad Diallo, even if you give him 15 minutes, in the moments we get, he can obviously create a moment of magic. He can create a goal or even score himself a goal. We are not having what we call an attack balance.
I've not seen him using his first lineup right now. Because when this one is fit, this one is injured, this one is on ban. So I just pray for him to get back with players and make at least his first lineup and see how he'll perform.
And by the way, people are really mourning for no good reason because what you see these teams, Newcastle, Tottenham, and other teams that people are afraid of. The league, all the top 4 positions are not got in the first half of the season. That's out. It's all about how you play from February, March, April, and May. Now, if God helps us that we get Lisandro Martinez back, Luke Shaw, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Amad Diallo, and they are fit for the last 4 months of the season. Trust me, we'll be here, and you'll be always reminding me that, Rokani, you told me that if those players return and they are fit, we are obviously going to be part of the team that wins the trophy. Look at how ugly we were, but if at all we beat Man City today, we are going to be 3 points behind Man City. So if we come and get those players back and put up a very huge stretch of wins, it's going to be easy for us to be into that level of winning the trophy because these players are resting now. Luke Shaw, Lisandro Martinez, Amad Diallo, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. They are resting, meaning that when they return, they're obviously going to give us a good run of games, and you're obviously going to be performing better and better. That's what I really believe.
That's our prayer, because I need to see at least when he has all his lineup when they're there, like he selects his first lineup. Because now, since this season has started, we have not seen our best lineup. Every game we bring new players. After this one is injured, this one is coming. So problems after problem. I don't know why this guy is also not lucky enough.
No, to me, he has luck. Do you know why he has luck? He has luck for these reasons. Look at the game of Brentford. Do you know what it means? After losing to Galatasaray in midweek 3-2, and you lose to Brentford at Old Trafford, would have gone into the international break with a lot of pressure piling onto him. But the way we won it, how Scott McTominay scored those goals, it's God who knows. After that game, we play the game of Copenhagen. That is the best explanation of luck. After missing chances that would have gone ahead to help us kill off the game, we consider penalty in the dying minutes. It doesn't go in, and we win. So imagine how it would have been if at all we went into the game of Manchester City when we had gone ahead to draw with Copenhagen. Do you know how much pressure would have been on the players of Man United?
Yeah, but that's why I'm having some good hope that we may win Man City, because these players are going to come with confidence. They know what they want with that energy from Champions League. So we can challenge Man City. I don't fear Man City. I think you can get some good points from there. We shall let us wait for the game and see, because football is football. We can't predict 100%.
Okay, Ben. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ben.
Always for you, and we like your videos. Okay. So, and I think we are from the same country, bro, right?
All right, Uganda 256, right?
Yeah, bro. Okay, thanks for sure.
Okay, see you tomorrow after the game, because after the game we'll be doing some more stuff. I'm having a Motu Sunday, bro. Thanks for the good work you are doing. I give you a win of 2-1. 2 United, Man City 1. Then Jawoth Robert, hey guys, it's me, Rashid. Man United 2, Man City 1. Now, I'm willing to take just one more person. If at all you want to join me on this live, you can as well click on the link that I'm going to hit to pin up there. You come in through and obviously talk to me about the club of Man United, like how Ben has been here. And we're going to hate to have some lengthy talk about Man United and how we are obviously going to be looking in there for you. But Pep Guardiola has gone ahead and obviously said the following about Erik ten Hag this season. He said, 9 games take time. United is able to win 4, 5, 6 games in a row. When they do that, they'll be on top. They'll be there. Take time, leave the manager to do their jobs. And this is what the manager is obviously telling us. And I believe Ten Hag is obviously going to really be one of those managers that are going to succeed at Man United, and nothing's going to stop him from obviously going to where he deserves to be as a manager of Manchester United. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Rokan David is my name. Hope you've gone ahead to have fun. And as it's a new show, I've gone ahead to come in late, but you're obviously going to start off to come in early and see what your thoughts are about this beautiful game of football. So I'll sign out for now. See you later. Those who are going to bed, good night. And those awake, good morning. May the living to God bless you abundantly. The Muslims, Barakallahu fikum. Rokan David remains my name. I've been joined by Ben today, and I hope that more will come in through in the next coming days. I'm out. See you later. My